Ohio gozaimasu. Good morning, everybody. Thank you for joining me as I play some more of my new wrestling game, AEW Fight Forever. This is Mike Connor here with Ninja Sub Gaming. Please hit me with a follow, and I hope that you enjoy my content and the stuff that I've been posting recently,
There are moments when time stands still,
including my new
when history unfolds.
comedy series, Ninja Sub at Large.
We are bound by the magnificence of one singular event.
I try to vary my activities that I do when I go to each city. Good comeback. Dark, turn your lights out. I like that.
Show us your true strength on dark.
This right here is going to be a pretty stiff challenge because Jade Cargill is really strong. She just manhandles the other women. She's very powerful, and you can look at her and see that. Very beautiful, too. I have a thing for beautiful, strong women. Just does something for me. Like I said last night, I still wish that they had full ring entrances where you can see them walk to the ring and all that. Like I said before, she puts me in mind, Jade Cargill puts me in mind of Storm from X-Men. Just a more jacked version. I was reading an article earlier today, I believe it was on Polygon, who's a very, reliable, respected game organization. They made mention to how AEW Fight Forever is trying to capture the gameplay from the earlier THQ wrestling games, like WCW, NWO Revenge, and whatnot. And I had made allusion to that last night. It missed again. That is but the craziest damn thing ever. So... I don't get why that keeps happening. I really don't. That was a perfect Shining Wizard, by the way. I don't think that's enough to put her away, though, honestly. Jade Cargill's a tough girl, both in the game and in real life. It actually hit! Great! I still don't know if it's enough. I'm going to assume yes. That was one-sided, too. I'm very surprised. Being serious, referencing outside of the game here, if you have never had a chance to see Jade Cargill wrestle, or if you have never had a chance to see my girl Hikaru Shida wrestle, do it. Honestly, I think that even if you're not a wrestling fan, I think you would like watching these girls. Bear in mind, some of their moves are going to look fake, because it's professional wrestling, right? But they're very entertaining to watch. And they're nice to look at. So, there's always that aspect of it. So, I'd say give it a shot. Keep an open mind. It's kind of funny, but Hikaru Shida is a girl of average height, average build. She's kind of thin, as you can see. But I think that she's very beautiful. But then again, Jade Cargill is tall and muscular and broad-shouldered, but I think that she's very beautiful. I don't really have a specific type that I like. I find a variety of different women to be beautiful in their own way, attractive in their own way. So, yeah, I don't really have a type. I don't have like a hair color preference, skin color preference, height preference. You know, of course, I'm not going to be attracted to a woman who's 450 pounds, okay? I mean, and I'm not being mean. I'm just saying I do have limits, but I just don't have a specific type. Like, I don't have a certain age bracket that I prefer. I don't prefer strictly older women or strictly women in their 20s. Or, you know, I just don't. Yeah. There's a variety of different things that I find attractive. It's, you know, I'm just very broad scope, I guess you could say. My only major standards are if the person's an adult and acts like one, um, and they are not lazy and just want someone to support them all the time, or if they are not a total B dash 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 dash. I'll let you fill in the blank. That's pretty much the only place where I really draw the line as to what women I like or would date or whatever. Oh, you know something? I didn't think about that. That match drained a bit of my energy, and my energy was already not fully charged. That got by me. And I can't go dying either. Crap. Okay, so the way I'm taking this is that I'm injury prone.
It's Saturday night, and you know what that means. AEW All Out is live and sold out here in Jacksonville, Florida. Tonight, 4 women will compete in a 4-way match. Winner takes all for the AEW Women's Championship.
Yeah, I wish they gave you more time to read that. And really like her entrance music too. Nyla's in-ring outfit really gives off a Mortal Kombat vibe. I don't know if anybody else sees that, but I do. Thought I would have blocked that. Oh, nice Beal. Nyla Rose has the whole power thing going on. Oh, got her good that time. I noticed that the computer really doesn't seem to be very good at blocking strikes. Seems like every time I want to hit a striking move, I get it. Right there, see? Oh, I definitely know I wasn't going to hit that. Oh my goodness. Too slow. Damn it. Too slow. See, I didn't notice that Rio was hitting her finisher, and by the time I noticed it, I had already begun mine, and it's a full sequence. Like, you can't stop once you start. And, yeah. Or not Rio, I mean, Thunder Rosa. There's not much of an excuse for me to make that mistake. I mean, their ring outfits are so similar, right? No.
This will give you an advantage in your next match.
That was a fun match. I mean, of course, I wish the outcome had been a little different, but, you know, it's alright. Oh, Matt Hardy. Oh, cool. Boom. Okay. That's a valid point. Let me tell you what, these girls can really do it. Wow. I personally think, and I'm not going to bring names up, but I think that some of the girls in AEW are actually better than some of the men. I mean, they can really get it done. These girls are strong, fast, agile. I mean, they have a lot of natural attributes that men don't have as much of. I discussed that last night, like the speed, the agility, the flexibility. So, and some of these girls are strong. I mean, strong. I brought up Jade Cargill. Yeah. That girl looks like she could bench press small sports cars.
The following contest is set for one fall. Making her way to the ring, Hikaru Shida. And her Scorpio Sky.
Yeah, this is going to be a stiff test. Ah. Was it me, or did he attack me before the bell actually rang? That's what it looked like. I like Hikaru Shida's battle cries. Hurrah! Oh, that was cool. See, I knew if I did a taunt, he would try to attack me. And I knew at that point I'd be able to counter-strike him. Because Hikaru's a tad faster than he is. See if I can pin him. I don't think that's enough, honestly. Yeah. That was close, but... Oh, good reversal. That was cool. So that was that was something like a Shining Wizard. How did I miss? I clearly hit him with that. I don't like that. The hit detection sometimes is a little eh. But, you know, I've seen that before. It's not just this game. And he did it again. Well, that's cool. Doing a little Owen Hart. Oh, that was good. That was powerful. See if it's enough. I got him. Okay. Good deal. Okay, I will be right back. I have to run to the potty. Alright, thank you for your patience. Let's continue. Looks like Philadelphia, yep. That's close to home base for me. Actually, I work pretty close to Philadelphia. Join the Dark Order. You know, I don't really know a lot about these people. I should, but I don't. Let me check them out here. Give me a second. Oh, wait, I have seen these guys. Oh, yeah. I have seen them. I just didn't recognize the name at first, but yeah. I have seen them. Nah, not really my thing. I'm thinking maybe join them then betray them later, or join them and... Yeah.
Let me explain.
I don't see anything good coming out of me joining Dark Order. Cheesy shirt. I don't think it's cheesy, but whatever. And to set the record straight, my record is actually... Well, wait a minute. No, it's 4-3. I was thinking of the one-on-one mode. If you beat your own character in one-on-one mode, it will actually record that as a loss for your character. Crazy, right? Kind of sounds like me. She even jokes the way that I do. Maybe that's why I was drawn to using this character. Maybe it was the universe just telling me, nudge, nudge. Alright, well, I'm highly motivated. I've got myself up to 73 out of 100 for energy. I think I can pull a match before I go. I'm gonna go grab some coffee before I go to do this. If anybody knows me at all, you will know that I absolutely love coffee. It's arguably my favorite drink. I only drink 4 things, which is tea, green tea and oolong tea mostly. Coffee, usually straight black. My tea, I don't put anything in that either. So, straight tea, oolong, or green. Coffee, straight black usually. Water, and seltzer water with nothing added to it. No sugar, no sweeteners, nothing. Just straight flavor and water. So, I like the carbonation, but I don't like all the junk that they put in soda, and no knock against soda drinkers. That's perfectly fine, that's your call, but I just don't like the things that they add into it. Anything that can rust a nail in a matter of hours is not something that I want to put in my body. So, alright, let me go grab my coffee. I'll be right back and we will get this show on the road. Alright, everybody, sorry about that. I appreciate your patience. I had to heat my coffee up and all that, so. Chief John says good morning. If anybody's not familiar with him, he's the staple character in Halo. Alright. Let's do it. When I come home tonight from the arcade, I'm probably going to go ahead and bust this out again. I'm going to get training done before I go in to the arcade, and then when I come home I can just go ahead and bust it out. This is a very fun game. This has got to be the most fun wrestling game that I have played in quite a spell. I really like how the gameplay is such a throwback.
Is set for one fall.
Scorpio Sky again. Rematch. I like how this is such a throwback to the older THQ games, but with the upped graphics. I'm not really a graphics person, but it is cool to see modernized graphics with the old style gameplay. I think they mesh very well. I think that they mesh very well. You know, I think he used that same move on me at the opening bell before. Ah, you got me. Oh, Dragon Screw Leg Whip. Very cool. I used to like the way the Great Muta would use the Dragon Screw Leg Whip and then he would follow it up with an Achilles Lock. I thought that was a really cool move combination. Actually, he used that as his finisher a few times, namely during his 1997 WCW run, because by that point his knees were starting to bother him, so he had to use other moves as a finisher versus his moonsault. If anybody has ever watched wrestling, the moonsault is a top rope, top turnbuckle backflip body press. So the person basically comes off the top turnbuckle, pretend this is the turnbuckle, this is the wrestler. They basically backflip, press their opponent, and usually go for a pinfall. So what happens is when a wrestler does that backflip motion, their knees, right about here, slam into the mat. And imagine, this is again, and again, and again. And Keiji Muto / the Great Muta used the moonsault press thousands of times, literally throughout his career. Not just the matches that we saw on TV, but also the dark matches, the house show matches, which are not televised. You know, he toured with WCW for years. You know, so years and years and years of just repeatedly having his knees jammed into the mat over and over. And Great Muta is a guy who, when he did the moonsault, he really did the moonsault. Like, he got a lot of momentum. When you watch Muto wrestle, he puts a lot of momentum into his moves. He's very athletic, even now, actually, even with his knees like they are, he's a very athletic person. And he really puts a lot of force into his moves. And, you know, you have a person who wrestles like that doing a moonsault dozens, hundreds, thousands of times. I mean, by this point, his knees are probably like compacted sawdust, you know. And, you know, no joke or sarcasm intended. I'm telling you, his knees are jacked up. And by 1997, he really started to feel it. So he adapted his moveset. I could tell by watching him wrestle that he was adapting his moveset to be more accommodating to his physical issues. And he would use that Dragon Screw Leg Whip into an Achilles Lock, and I loved seeing him do that. That was such a cool combination of moves that he would link together so smoothly. And those moves go together perfect. Because when you do a dragon screw leg whip, you're automatically in the position for an Achilles hold. I thought that was very innovative, very, very smart. I like professional wrestlers who wrestle smart. Not just for their safety, but to carry out successions of moves that look really good together. I really get into the art of professional wrestling. I mean, okay, I know it isn't real, duh, like any person over the age of 10. Any normal person over the age of 10 would probably know that. But I like the art, I like the athleticism, I like how the wrestlers do what they do and make it look maybe not believable, but good. The techniques land nice and cleanly, nobody gets hurt. It's an art, and I appreciate what they do very much. Oh! You know, that had to hurt. Eh. Oh, and speaking of professional wrestling, okay, if anybody has not had the privilege of watching Tank Abbott's run in WCW, by all means, do it. He was, I mean, a lot of people don't agree with me about this, and that is perfectly fine. But I think, you know, as a guy who's pretty new to the art, I think he did very well as far as ring work went. Of course, he had his whole UFC following. That was a cool gimmick. But he was funny as hell. I think he made, surprisingly, a really good comedic wrestler. I'm not going to give a whole lot away about why he was funny, but check it out. When you see that green square come out, you'll see what I'm talking about. Oh! I had to smart. I kind of telegraphed that a bit much. I'm still on special. Okay, maybe I can get him. No. That's okay. So what are everybody's plans over the summer? I would like to know what everyone is going to be doing. I am teaching summer school. I'm a gym teacher, so I'm doing that over the summer. I'm also doing a little bit of the speech camp, which is where we work with the children with speech issues, talking issues. We get them to where, you know, they can talk and do their speech a little more fluidly. I'm going to be doing a little bit of that. I'm going to be doing a lot of gaming, as you can see, obviously. I'm going to be filming a lot of Ninja Sub at Large. And I'm thinking of doing some fishing. Oh, there's the moonsault, that move that I was just telling you all about.
1, 2, 3.
Okay, that surprised me. I'm thinking of doing some fishing. I don't know. I like Martinock Park, if anybody's ever been out there. It is a very nice state park out in Maryland, near Denton. And it is very nice. It has great fishing. It's got camping sites, really cool camping sites. That's another thing I'm going to be diving into is some camping. I plan to do fishing trips and then just set up camp, that kind of thing. So I'm going to be doing a lot of stuff like that. So I took the rematch. Cool, cool. I still think it is so lit that you can have guys against girls in this game. That's so awesome. I mean, so a lot of the WWE games from, I'm going to say, like, I could be wrong, but from the late 2000s until about, well, heck, until 2K19, you couldn't have intergender matches because WWE was so finicky about the concept of guys hitting girls. Okay, but this is the thing. Like I said, women have certain physical attributes that men don't have. Or more of these attributes, like, the speed, the agility, things like that. So, and it's just a game. So, I think that WWE was being way too overly sensitive about the whole idea of guys hitting girls. I mean, it's professional wrestling, A, and B, it's a game. Come on, guys, really. It's not promoting domestic violence or anything like that. I mean, come on. It's a bit sexist, I think, to not allow the intergender matches, especially in something like professional wrestling, that is predetermined who wins. I don't know. I just think people in general are just overly sensitive about a lot of stuff. It's like, come on, man, lighten up. If somebody's making a derogatory remark specifically about you or a group that you belong to, yeah, that's something to get pissed about. But taking, I don't know, ABC and turning it into LMNOP, XYZ, 1, 2, 3, 7, 8, 9, that's silly. Oh, but they're both letters. Yeah, but they're different letters. Then you throw numbers in there. Numbers and letters are very different. Come on. If you all follow me here. You just can't take certain things so seriously and so literal. And as an Asperger's patient myself, I have struggled with this. But even I get that concept, especially with a video game, or with professional wrestling. And I do get another turn. Wonderful, that's what I thought. That's what I thought. My motivation's high, everything's good. Okay. I'm gonna have to dine. Gotta keep my energy levels up. Yeah, I'll tell you what, Philadelphia has got some awesome food. They have incredible eats up there. Oh wow, you didn't spit my food. That's so nice of you. Wow. That's great. I'll be sure to come back. She could have asked her name, like, hi, I'm blah blah blah. I'll be your server today. May I ask your name? I knew that was going to be the food that Hikaru got. I just freaking knew it. Alright. Now keep in mind my record is 5-3. But in one-on-one matches, I would be 5-1 or 4-1. It's one or the other. I want to say it's 4-1. 2 of the 3 losses are in triple threat or 4-way matches. And Nyla Rose got the better of me in that one match, in that one-on-one encounter.
This is a 4-way match.
Oh wow.
One fall.
I like Eddie Kingston. Kind of sucks that I had to wrestle against him here. I'd like to tag with him, actually. Eddie Kingston is somebody who really advocates well for mental health issues. So hats off to Eddie. Thank you, man. You know, I studied mental health in junior college. I have actually a degree in mental health from junior college, so I really appreciate peeps like Eddie who, you know, advocate so strongly for people that struggle with mental issues. Mental issues are even today, they're a taboo topic because if a person can see something wrong with you, that's one thing. They take it seriously, they understand it better. But if it's something that they can't see, and when it comes to anything involving the brain, people don't like to talk about that because they don't understand it. You know, so it's great to have famous people or talented athletes like Eddie to advocate for the cause. It's a big help. Ah, dang it. That was cool. One thing that I need to work on in these kind of matches is paying attention more to my other opponents and what they're doing, because that's what cost me the last match, the last four-way, is I wasn't really looking enough at what my opponents were doing, and then there was a special move and a pinfall, and Thunder Rosa took it. So if I had been a tad more focused on what they were doing, this probably wouldn't have happened. Oh, you jerky. So here we go. I think I need to clear the way here. Dang it. Oh yeah, side Russian leg sweep. Got him. I actually connected with that freaking move. I don't believe it. So, to any other people out here who fish who are watching me right now, I'm aware of that. I should be able to kick out. I'm pretty fresh. I mean, I did eat a pretty heavy move just then, but other than that, I'm alright. Oh, he did it again. Is that the same thing that he hit me with before? I think it is. Anyway. Yeah. I should have figured that was going to happen. Yes, I freaking did it. Finally. Took me enough times, but I got it. They only think it was a 2.5-star match? Oh, come on. I'm at C- health. And I kicked out of a special move. Wow. Well, to be fair, when I got hit with that move, I may not have been at 0 health yet. So, might have something to do with it. I still don't think that that should give me a 2.5-star rating for the whole match. Especially since I'm looking at an A+, a B, and a B+. Then one C- dulls it down to 2.5 stars. That's a little harsh. But whatever. Alright. Good. 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 And it's gonna remind me about my health, right? Looks like Utah, Tennessee. Jeez, I was way off. That's embarrassing. Okay, in my defense, the plane did move very fast, but I am a social studies teacher, so I should have been able to keep up with that. So, I don't know. Depends on how you look at it. Oh! Okay, so he may be a bit of a creep, you know, being a part of the Dark Order, but still, that was a low blow.
How about trying it on?
Should I entertain this, guys? What do you think? Huh? Let me know what you think. Oh wait, where's my Dark Order shirt? I do have that, right? I'll put the stupid thing on, but I'm not going to join Dark Order unless they make me do it, unless the game forces me to do it. I'm not doing it. But if it makes Silver feel any better, I'll put the stupid thing on. I'm also thinking maybe change the color of Hikaru's in-ring gear. I mean, not permanently, but so can you get a full ring entrance? That's my question. Let's take a look and see.
Entrance is a chance to express your originality. Customize your entrance to electrify the crowd.
I don't know. That is cool. That puts me in mind of a more feminine version of the T-1000 robot from Terminator 2. You can do that. Cool, I didn't know that I got rewarded for that. I really didn't. Alright, want to take a look at her ring gear. Alright, let's see if this works the way that I'm expecting it to. Alright, so I'm going to do dining, get my health up, then I'm going to do training. Alright, time to make my talk show appearance in Nashville. Actually, an interesting fact, my uncle Gene moved to Nashville and studied music there for 10 years, and he actually bumped into some pretty famous country music stars. So, it's an interesting tidbit of information. If anybody wants to look into my uncle's music, his name was Gene, Gene, Woods, with an S on the end, and he used to play with a band called Connie and the Bellhops. And he was very good. I'm not just saying that because he was my uncle, but he was an incredibly good musician. Anybody who's into country music, I think, would really like him. CM Punk, alright, he's one of my favorites. I always liked his moveset. Cool, that's gonna be a good match. I hear that.
Rampage for CM Punk made his triumphant comeback.
Okay, guys, I'm very sorry to have to do this, but I need to do some training before I go to my my part-time job. So I'm gonna go ahead and wrap up the stream for now. It's getting good. I'm sorry. You know, the game is getting good. So anyway, I want to thank everybody for hanging out with me today. I should be back this evening. I'm gonna say somewhere around like 6 o'clock, maybe a bit earlier. Just go ahead and hit me with a follow and have your notifications turned on so you will know when I'm live. Or you can follow me on Instagram at the guy with the dragon tattoo 81, all one word. I usually post when I'm going live. So if you want to go ahead and check out more of AEW Fight Forever, Really cool game. I would highly recommend it to anybody. Make sure I save. Alright, so, see you all later. Damarigato gozaimasu. Thank you very much. Have a great day.